In true fashion.
Fashion. What? Okay.
Like,
¿Qué pasa? Oh, we're backwards
hi.
again.
Oh, I hate that.
Because it's so confusing. I'm gonna change it. Where it's like a mirror. You don't like seeing yourself in like your soul in the mirror.
It's weird. It throws us off. Are we live?
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
No, but I just mean like, you know how this is like a mirror to our soul instead of just
Oh, yeah,
our
exactly.
physical bodies.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Hey,
Happy
host.
Friday, 1 week before Halloween.
Can you believe it?
No.
What a time it's been. There. Ooh, we flipped.
Yes.
Hey.
Here we go. This makes sense.
We flipped. ¿Cómo están, mijos?
Hi, guys.
How's it going?
Thanks for joining us.
We missed y'all last week, unless you were on Ken Knapsack's show. That was nice. You met my friend virtually.
Yes, that was on Thursday. Our October has been crazy busy, so
I feel like we've been going since September.
I don't even know what day it is sometimes. We have stuff every night from here on out. And if you remember, we were supposed to go to John Carpenter live tonight, but we had to switch things around. So now we're...
Can you tell them why?
I
Are
don't
you
know.
allowed?
I don't know. I'm going to a really fun party tonight, guys.
Okay, so April is going to a cool person party tonight, y'all.
Yeah, a really cool person.
Like she's a cool person.
Yeah, and I don't... Should I say whose party it is?
You can probably say it's not like you're
I
give them the address.
I always mess up his last name, but maybe you can say his last name.
You say it in Spanish.
I can't. I'll mess it up.
David Desmalchian.
Desmalchian.
I
don't Desmalchian.
say it again. Desmalchian.
Desmalchian. He just appears. Yeah, so he's throwing an epic Halloween party. I hear that they're epic, so I'm pretty excited to go to that. And I'm going to be dressed up as Elvira.
Hey, do you all in our community know who Elvira is? I know some of you know for sure, but I'm curious. I feel like some of the youths have no idea who this woman is, and she is a legend. So I'm curious. I'm excited. I saw April's wig. It's very good.
It could be better, but it's gonna work. It's gonna work. The makeup is what scares me, but I've been practicing, and it's gonna look good. It's gonna look fine.
I'm sure.
But yeah, a lot of younger people that I tell, or I'm like, oh hey, I'm gonna be Elvira when they ask, because they're all asking me always, and they're like, who? And it's like, oh.
Yeah, that's like one time this intern that I had no idea who Depeche Mode was.
Ah.
Yeah, that one hurt.
Yes.
That one hurt a little bit.
It happens,
That one hurt. But anyways, so April's going to a cool person party today. And so therefore, I had already tickets for tomorrow. So we're going tomorrow anyways. I was going to go 2 nights, but now we're just going tomorrow. And I have seen Mr. John Carpenter multiple times in concert. So I'm very excited to take April for the first time. You're going to be deflowered.
Yes.
So
I know.
excited.
I'm so excited.
It's just so fun. You just get to see Grandpa wearing his sunglasses, going like this on his little keyboard.
Yeah.
Little synths.
I wore my David. Oh my God, David.
My
John Carpenter-ish glasses. I don't know. I feel like he would wear these.
Yeah, he does for sure.
Yeah.
So we figured, why not let's celebrate the man who I still believe is one of the most underrated directors. Like, unless you're a huge horror nerd, some people have only seen Michael Myers' Halloween. Like, not even the rest of nobody's seen Halloween Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, which is my favorite out of all of those. But I feel like so many people just know him for Halloween Michael Myers.
Oh, yeah.
And nothing else. I guess The Thing became finally, even though it was hated when it was released, it became this actually respected film in the genre, like later, in later years.
Yeah.
But there's so many of his movies that aren't talked about unless you're a huge horror nerd.
Exactly.
And so why not fucking celebrate him?
I know.
And his music that he did with Mr. Alan Howard.
So much good music.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about the best soundtracks and his best movies. Streamlabs.com/Horror Hos, or you can Venmo us as well. Let us know, do you love this man? Why do you love this man? There's so many reasons. What's your favorite John Carpenter movie? What's the favorite collaboration, music-wise, that he did with Alan? Let us know. And who's here? Let's say hi to the
Who's all here? Scott Element. I don't know some of the names still. King Sport Cal. Red Carpet Talk.
That's Sam.
Hi, Sam. Eddie or Edie?
Eddie,
100.
yeah.
Eddie. Mike
All the
Joyce.
way from Germany, Eddie.
Yay. Gregory Castillo, 4799. Arturo Zamorano. Steve Calderon, 1985.
Brittany's here.
Brit. Eddie James.
Jamal.
I said James.
Interlineman is Leonard.
Hi, Leonard.
El Slizo Cafe says Elvira, fuck yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait.
Makes sense that El Slizo Cafe would know who Elvira is. I also want to read this really quick. Scott says, Behind the Monsters was on the live version of AMC Plus the other day and was pleasantly surprised when I first heard your voice, Lorena. Happy spooky season. That's awesome. I had no idea they put it. I know the documentary premiered a while ago and they put it on Shudder, but I didn't know they actually brought it back to AMC, so that's cool.
Yeah.
This is a doc that is like a 6-episode series, and each series focuses on the great, villains and icons of horror. So one episode is on Michael Myers, one episode is on Freddy, Chucky, Pinhead, Candyman. I'm forgetting the 6th person. Oh yeah, tell him what we got.
Okay, because this is Horror Happy Hour. I went and got a fancy beer for us.
Look at how pretty that is.
It's a Candyman. Why can't I figure? There we go. Look at that. That's so cool.
Let's taste it. You taste it already.
It's strawberry, tangerine, and vanilla tart ale. By Great Notion, which is a brewery up in Portland, Oregon.
This is delicious.
Cheers. Hobags.
Salud. Horror Happy Hour.
Oh. So it's a little, it's very tardy.
But I like it. I like it a lot.
Look at that. Looks like a night out of drinking and no water.
I like
the morning.
it.
Looks like
lot.
pee. Dehydrated pee.
Looks like pee, but does not taste like pee.
No,
although
it's really
what does
good.
piss taste like? I do not know.
I don't know either, but you can imagine, I'm sure.
Sam says the Ken Knapsack appearance was cool. I watched it on replay. Thank you for watching, Sam.
Yay.
Love that
Thank
guy.
you.
We love that guy. And she also says that younger millennials know Elvira. I don't know about Gen Z. They suck, so probably no. Sam says that as a Gen Z herself.
Aww.
Which I don't think so. I think every generation's got good and bad. King Sports Go, what's he saying?
Elvira used to
Go, maybe?
F-O-U-S-A to fuck.
F-O-U-S-A up all night at one point? Oh, like USA the network? Like the channel? Maybe that was a specific time in TV, in cable TV that we missed, or I missed.
I know of it, but I don't remember what they.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm tired, guys. So my brain's not working very well.
In October, by this time, we exhausted.
Yes. R.I.P. Tony Todd. We love him.
Brendan says, "Hello there, my goth Latina goddesses."
Hi, Brendan. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. So I think we can. What happened?
Andrew said David Carpenter is his alter ego. Will you propose to me, Dorina? He also asked.
I ask her every day.
Every day, and every day I say yes.
We just haven't pulled the plug on our love. Okay, so I see some people talking about They Live. Jamal says They Live is my favorite. I think that's my favorite too, even though it's really hard. So Andrew says Halloween 3 and The Thing. Rich says he likes the Starman score. Love that shout out to the lesser known ones.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So let's talk about it. I did ask on the Discord. There was this Instagram story kind of little quiz going around of like pick just 6. And you would think that 6 is a lot. Not for me, because like this is one of my favorite directors of all time. So it's actually hard for me to leave out a couple. So I went with They Live, The Thing, Big Trouble in Little China, Prince of Darkness, In the Mouth of Madness, and The Fog. And you'd think that, wow, that's a lot, but I left out both Escapes. I actually really like Escape from LA, not just New York. I left out Assault on Precinct 13, which is one of my favorite child deaths. Probably haven't laughed as hard until I saw Terrifier 3. So, additionally, what other one did I miss that I was like, ooh, that's a good one? Escape from LA, Starman, and then I know Brittany in the chat is a huge Halloween fan. I'm sorry, Brittany, that did not make the cut. I love his other movies just more. So those are my 6 for now. I don't know if April you're more like on the Bryson where you only have like a couple, or you actually do have a bunch that you love.
I'm definitely. I mean, number 1 is definitely They Live. But
So
also
that's your favorite too.
Halloween. Yeah, Halloween. It's hard. They Live and Halloween. I love both of them. So I'm with Brittany. I love Halloween.
Why?
I just to me it's just like a perfectly tight movie where it's not like it's I think it's 90 minutes, and I love the music to it. I actually learned how to play it on the piano because it's such an easy, it's just simple tune. And yeah, and I just love it. I love having it. Like it's like every October 1st I gotta put it on because it just sets the mood for the fucking month.
Do you really watch it once a year?
I do. I have to. Yeah, I love having it on in the background. It just makes me feel spooky, and I just love it. Yeah.
I love that you know it on the piano because they had this thing at the Grammy Museum where they have, I don't even know what they're called. They look like a freaking microphone. Like they're shiny, and there's these big tubes where they kind of go and echo like the music, and they basically light up with each note.
Yeah.
And they interviewed John Carpenter for it, and he was talking about how he was able to actually come up with that specific melody because I think his dad taught him certain beats on the bongos.
Oh yeah, I saw this.
Yeah, when he was a kid.
Yeah.
And so that like and that's where that came from. Then he added melody to that.
Yeah, yeah.
So I thought that was fucking cool.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's such a simple. It's so simple.
Yeah, I just clapped onto the mic. Did you all like that?
Hopefully it wasn't too loud.
Yeah, it is a banger of a song. I have to say, like, even if you've ever heard it, even if it's like Thriller where you've heard it so much, it is a fucking awesome soundtrack song.
It just
for sure
puts you in the Halloween mood.
Yeah, truly. So, and I think even if it's not my favorite of his, I respect it because it was one of the OG, like, how many, slasher movies came before it other than like Texas Chainsaw and Black Christmas, like that uniquely where you're hunting like the babysitter, right? Like that was like the first kind of OG, and it's weird that him and Deborah Hill were like, we're just gonna make this one movie. Not, of course, they thought the story was done, and then marketing teams at studios were like, you could make sequels, you can make more,
let's do more,
cause money.
But the third one's going to be off the rails.
Right. I love the third one.
Yeah, we do love the third one.
We love Season of the Witch. It's so good. And I also love that. That actually is my favorite John Carpenter, Alan Howard score.
Yes. Which, you got a little...
Yeah, I'm a fucking nerd about this. I just want to... Here's the thing, y'all. I'm all about the scores. And everybody thinks John Carpenter composed his scores. He did not do this alone. He did this with Mr. Alan Howarth, who people forget about. And he basically is co-composer. And they came up with my favorite soundtrack, which is Halloween 3. And there's this particular track called The Chariot of Pumpkins. And it plays at the beginning of the movie. Save it for your Halloween playlist or listen to my Halloween DJ mix. And it's there. And it fucking slaps. It's so good. It's better than, in my opinion, than the Halloween theme. But they did so much cool stuff together. And I just want to make sure people do not forget about Alan. Because he was awesome too. Or is. He's still around.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, what else? What are the people saying? What's going on? What do we miss?
Here. Where did we drop off last time?
Oh, Jimmy says I left In the Mouth of Madness on my list. Have you seen that one? Or do you remember it?
I think I did see it, but I don't remember it. It was like 90s, right?
Yeah, so that, like, early 90s, Sutter Kane. It's the most Lovecraftian of them all.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's weird as fuck, and it's totally up my alley, and Sam Neill's just hot. So I really like that one. It's one of the trippiest ones, in my opinion.
Okay.
So it's a favorite of mine, for sure.
I have to revisit. I remember the cover box.
Right. Yeah.
It was a mouth.
It's just like a great psychosis full movie.
Who's King Sport Cow? Do we know?
I just know him as King Sports Cow.
King Sports Cow says Halloween is the best. Yeah. What else we got?
It's Diesel.
El Sleazo Cafe. The Thing is my favorite Carpenter movie and one of my favorite horrors in general. They Live would be my second fave.
So let's talk about They Live before we get into more Halloween looks. I know that will come up. I know Brittany has stuff to say about Halloween. But so They Live was life changing for me. I guess a kid, I was like, that makes sense. That totally makes sense. Like I was so impacted by the fact that, of course, there's freaking terrible people that are numbing the masses, right? People that are in power that are numbing the masses to consume, to procreate, right? To obey, to stay numb and to stay asleep. And via capitalism, right? Via the means of consumption. And so that particular idea, y'all know, I was very much already believing that, but it was so nice to find a movie that was able to explain that. Right, and to explain it and express it in such an interesting and also hilarious way, because Roddy Piper and Keith David, like that, obviously that famous fight scene that lasts like 10 minutes or something. Yeah,
it's insane.
Incredible.
Yeah, absolutely.
And all he's trying to do is like make this guy put the glasses on to see what's going on.
Yeah.
So I am Roddy Piper.
Absolutely.
Like I
she
feel,
is, guys.
My God, I feel April knows I am constantly yelling at people like, open your eyes, put the glasses on. See what's going on around you.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. That didn't hit for me until later. Doreen is like way deeper than I am when it comes to
I
stuff.
don't think I'm deeper. I'm just a fucking existentialist nerd.
But yeah, this movie is actually also shot in Los Angeles, which some of you guys know I grew up here. So that's always nostalgic for me, because I'm like, oh, I know where that is. And looking back on it is like, oh, I remember that used to look like that. So that was just super cool.
Yeah.
And then it was just always like when I was little, I always wanted, I'm sure we all did, wanted something cool like that. It's not really cool, but kind of cool like that to happen. Like, I want to fucking find a pair of sunglasses and put them on and then be able to see like who the aliens are. But yeah, I also did kind of have a sense of like,
something's not right here.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's nice to have that type of like explanation in your art.
Yes.
And in your genre, especially, because horror is the most subversive genre when it comes to like explaining the fucked upness of the world.
Absolutely.
You know? So I think we all have John Nada in us, right? I think that's Roddy's character name. And it's just, to this day, it remains so incredibly relevant because people are still wearing the sunglasses and refuse to take them off. Right? They refuse to, like, I'm like, everywhere you buy, everywhere you put your money in, whatever you're supporting, like, it is all most of it is to make the people in power richer, right? It's to make the people in power be able to control us and manipulate us more. So John was able to describe that in such an insane, fun way.
Exactly.
So I just love that movie so much.
Yeah, and it's so like you said, it's still relevant, which is fucking scary. That's the scariest bit. Of the joint. But yeah, so we love They Live.
We do.
And if you haven't seen it, guys, you should watch it. Put it on your list.
It's so good. The unfortunate part of John Carpenter movies is, unless it's like a big, Halloween thing, they're not streaming as much. So you gotta like get them on physical media. And it's which is fine.
How do you guys feel about physical media? Because I'm a big like you should go out and buy your favorite movies on Blu-ray, DVD, whatever, 4K. Because these freaking streamers, it's great, but there's a lot of times when like you want to watch something and you don't have it's nowhere to be found.
It's so annoying.
Let's just say something happens to those streamers or whatever, or something happens and you're not going to have the access to it. You should have physical media.
Because even if you buy a movie on streaming, they'll literally take it out from there. Like, it's not, you don't keep it. So I like my DVDs and Blu-rays.
And they look pretty.
I own They Live. I own a lot of John Carpenter movies. So streamlabs.com/Horror Hos. Thank you, Eddie, for your donation.
Thank you.
What's he saying, April?
He said, maybe the greatest filmography and scores of all time. My favorite will be The Thing. Ennio Morricone composing the cast and the visuals. It's beautiful. They Live, starting over again. They Live, Assault on Precinct 13, and Big Trouble in Little China are excellent. Hell yeah.
Yay. So I'm wearing...
Shout out to Ennio.
The actual poster, Eddie, of The Thing. And also in honor of Drew Struzan, who we just lost. He is a famous artist that sketched a lot of these incredible posters that we all love. Like, he's famous for, the Back to the Future art Indiana Jones, Star Wars, like a bunch of shit, and he made this amazing image of For the Thing movie that we all love. So I'm wearing in honor of both John and Drew.
So good.
And it is hard, Eddie, for me to not say that's... I feel like They Live is my favorite, but I think The Thing is his best movie. Because it is just... I think it's a horror masterpiece. And I also am glad you mentioned that it's actually Ennio's score. So that's one of the few that John did not compose with Alan. That's actually... I think it might have been an old repurposed score from one of other Ennio's movie. I forget, but of course Ennio Morricone is a legend. So
I know, rest in peace.
Yeah, an excellent score for The Thing, and it's such a good movie. I don't know a single person who's seen it that doesn't think it's good or that doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Because it's so well made with a really cool unresolved ending, and it really touches on the fear of, how humans can be so shitty to each other, and how we don't trust each other, and how that causes more chaos and evil versus whatever monster we're fighting.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we turn on each other versus focusing on the actual monster.
Right, yeah. Which, again, Dorina puts it so perfectly, where I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to say yeah. I'm not even wearing anything that is John Carpenter related.
You're wearing the glasses.
The glasses. Yeah. I didn't have a shirt. I should go buy one.
Well, I'm
have you guys, really quick,
you
signed, because Halloween is very soon, there's someone that a few years ago made the cover box of The Thing, which is pretty much this artwork, and their Halloween costume was like, they dressed up, they had like the coat, and then they had a flashlight.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
they were the cover box, and then they had like it was so cool. Like,
totally.
That's so...
What a costume.
Yeah, exactly.
I kind of want to do that one year. I already got my costume this year for our party, but...
I know, I kind of want to do
But maybe
something
next
like
year
that.
we could be John Carpenter movies.
Yes, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
but that one was really good. If you haven't seen it, like, Google it.
Yeah.
The Thing costume.
Totally. Yeah,
it's
and
brilliant.
What is your favorite scene in The Thing? Because there's so many good, shocking ones. It's kind of crazy to think about because it's, also just on a, what's it called? Physical effects, right? Or practical effects, sorry.
I love a good practical effect.
Yeah.
You know me. That's a hard question. Okay, you're going to kick my ass, but I haven't seen it in a long time, so...
Why am I going to kick your ass? Because you won't marry me.
No, I said I would.
All right. Well, because there's there's when, the spider walking scene that, like, I actually have the little guy as, like, a toy.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the... what's it called? The defibrillator? Like, where he puts his... where he's trying to resuscitate him, and then his arms go in through the stomach, and they get ripped apart. That's my favorite.
That's pretty gnarly.
That's my favorite. Yeah. It's so funny that, like, Siskel and Ebert were like, this is too gory.
Siskel and Ebert.
Is all I have to say about that. So, yes, Eddie, such a good one. Streamlabs.com/Horror Hos or Venmo if you want to donate us and keep hanging out with us every Friday. Yay! We appreciate your donations. What's Brittany saying?
Brittany, everyone knows Halloween is my favorite, but I have a deep appreciation for They Live, especially in current times, and The Thing is an all-time classic and a masterclass in practical effects.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, maybe I should rewatch that tonight if I don't get home too late.
Oh, it's so good. Wait, I just skipped a bunch of people. Where was Brittany? There it is. All right. Mike says, I've only seen 6 Carpenter movies. That's quite a lot, but there's so many you're missing that I think you would enjoy. Which, Eddie says the Assault on Precinct 13 is, of course, so good. So that's what I'm excited about the concert is they go through most of the big ones. They still play The Thing, even though it's not his or Alan's. But they'll play Assault on Precinct. They'll play... Obviously, they play Halloween towards the end, but they'll play They Live, Prince of Darkness, which is one of my favorite scores.
Yeah, that's great.
And then they go through a lot. They play Christine.
Someone said, I was just talking to somebody, and they were mentioning how he's going to play 2 songs that he's never played before.
Oh, yeah, because he has his lost theme. So, like, so the concert is usually with him and then Cody, who's his son. And then I forget his name, but he's something Davies, and I believe he's the son of one of the Kinks, the band the Kinks.
Yeah.
And we got balloons.
Oh, thank you!
Yeah.
That was so cute.
Yeah, sometimes that happens with gestures. It's funny, but so So
Oh, that's us?
yeah. And then this time I think they're also having one of the drummers from Tenacious D. It's like a whole team
Oh, okay.
of awesome, musicians.
That's so cool.
But he's written stuff with his son and I believe Davies, and they're playing like stuff that sounds like horror movies, but it's not. So that part is cool too.
That is awesome. I can't wait, guys. My first time.
Yeah.
See the man.
King Sports Cow says what?
In the Mouth of Madness has some outrageous imagery.
Yes, I agree. Which is why I love it.
Oh,
As Lizo Cafe says, the fog is alright too, but average at best from him. I'm sorry, but I don't think I finished watching Vampires. Vampires is not great.
No, it's not.
It's not. He has some not great ones, but
That was like 2000s, right?
yeah,
that was around
or
that
even
time
late
when it was
90s?
like maybe
late 90s, early 2000s.
Oh, 98, yeah. That makes
Yeah.
sense. That was around, yeah.
Sam says, I'm starting to horror ho more again. Great, Sam.
Woo!
We love Mo Hos. Is
Oh,
what we
so
want.
did you guys ever see Body Bags, which was an anthology?
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if he did all. It was him and Toby Hooper
That's
directed
right.
a few. I don't know which one specific, but there was. I think that's one. I don't remember the actor's name, but he like was balding,
Uh-huh.
and he wanted to grow his hair. So he goes to like, some like voodoo person and they're like, take these pills. And then like his hair grows back, but then it like starts growing out of his mouth. And like, there's just like a really weird, intense scene where he's like pulling a hair out of his mouth and it's just super long and he just keeps pulling and pulling it. And then
That's pretty
it's
cool.
a fun one. It's
fun,
a fun, I love anthologies.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
They're quick stories and they're scared, the spooky ones are.
Yeah, like a creep show situation.
Exactly,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, and you guys, if you're not familiar with Toby Hooper's name, he did Texas Chainsaw. So if you've seen that might want to make you watch it more. If you haven't.
Texas Chainsaw.
Yep. And then I do also want to talk about, as Rich says, the Big Trouble in Little China.
Big Trouble?
I don't know if y'all remember, but John Carpenter did a song, like an actual song for that movie that plays at the end credits, and there's a video that you can YouTube, like a super cheesy music video and of the band and scenes from the movie, and they're like, Big Trouble in Little China.
Oh, that's
fucking
awesome.
hilarious.
I love it.
It's so good. Highly recommend.
I love when movies have their own songs. We talked about this last week.
The 80s did that. a lot.
Dawkins
Yeah. From
Nightmare 3.
Dream Warriors, yeah. Yeah, so highly recommend. But Big Trouble's another, I think, favorite of a lot of us horror nerds. Because if you want to see something insanely batshit crazy, that's the one for you, because that's the one that deals with like magic. And they got these like weird fucking practical effects and characters at the end. It's just so insane, and I love it so much. And we mentioned already The Thing, so we should also shout out Mr. Hottie Kurt Russell.
Oh, God.
Because
How can you-
goddamn.
Still to this day.
Goddamn.
Kurt Russell, who
Delicioso.
was also in Starman. That was John Carpenter. Obviously Escape from New York and L.A.
Mm-hmm.
Which Bruce Campbell was also in L.A. Remember, he was
Oh,
like the
yeah.
plastic surgeon.
I forgot about that. That's
I really like. I remember L.A. got a lot of shit for it.
I know, and I like.
People
I actually
gave
really
a-
like LA.
I did too.
Yeah, I
Is it
actually.
'cause
I might like it more than New York.
we live
Maybe
in
just
LA?
because it's LA. I don't know, but I really like it.
I thought it was super fun.
Yeah.
I saw it at the old Galleria over here. I mean, the Galleria is still there, but back when it was a mall.
Back when it was a real
The
mall.
Sherman Oaks
There was like a
Galleria.
Tower Records or some
It was
shit.
like a 3-story mall, and they shot a lot of movies in there, like Chopping Mall and Commando. Night of the Comet was shot.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, a lot of movies were
Wow.
shot there, and then
'Cause-
they tore it down, and now it's an open space.
Wasn't there like
garbage?
a Tower Records, like something old,
Yeah.
like a Suncoast or whatever?
Yes.
Any of those?
Yeah,
cool
there was
old stores?
everything. Sam Goody. I love watching old 80s movies because when they those ones, it's like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
yeah, I used to like go there, and they had a theater, and that's where I saw Escape from LA by myself.
Yeah, and it's good. I like it.
Watching
Even if
movies
people
by
don't.
yourself is cool.
I agree. Electric Knight says, I love so many of his movies, but I can't get over how bombastically fun and impressive Big Trouble in Little China is.
I gotta hear that because I don't think I've heard it.
It's so good. I wonder if we played it, it would actually, shut down or something. But maybe I can play it from my phone. But check it out. We like it. Alan Smithy says, Vampires and Village of the Damned are not my favorites. They're not that great. They're not that great.
Yeah.
We're talking about the ones we love, and those are not on that list. No. Rich likes it, though. It says, Vampires was badass for a time. Great doubleheader with Dusk Till Dawn. Okay. Love that. Love the love, even if we don't love it as much.
Exactly, yeah. You love what you love, okay?
Yeah. See, Eddie agrees. Escape from LA is great.
Yay, Eddie.
And Andrew says Tobe Hooper also directed the original Salem Slot miniseries. That's right. We like Tobe Hooper a lot.
Did a lot of stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So what are your... Let us know what your favorite soundtracks are that this man made. I'm going to stick to Halloween 3 with Cherry to Pumpkins. Check out that track along with Big Trouble in Little China. But I also have to shout out Prince of Darkness. And that's another movie that I feel people don't mention as much as the big 3 or 4. And that's the one that literally the most of the movie takes place in this creepy church. And they are all trying to research and study this weird magical blob thing that they think is like a portal where the devil alien is gonna come through it. Like, it is fucking weird. And it takes place in this creepy church in LA that you can actually go visit downtown. And Alice Cooper plays one of the weird kind of possessed homeless people that's there. And then it gets really wacky. And it's funny because I showed Frank a lot of the John Carpenter movies because he didn't grow up with them. Mm-hmm. And that's the one that freaked him out the most. Oh. And I found that so funny. And it's specific to the scene where they keep going back to the outside of the church for this footage. And you see this kind of like, creepy dude, demon, alien looking thing. Mm-hmm. And that's where you hear the voiceover from the message that keeps being sent out. That is telling people this is not a dream. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. And it's basically what you think is like some alien demon communicating with people.
Right.
And if I say that to Frank, he's like, shut up. I'm like, that's great.
I love that.
Yeah. So it's very effective, apparently.
Yay. I'm going to stick with my 2 top favorite films, and I'm going to stick with the scores to those. So Halloween and They Live. They Live I love because it's like when you listen to that, you just feel like a badass.
Yeah.
So good. Like, you gotta just go walk down the street with your leather jacket on and sunglasses.
Chewing bubble gum.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. You're gonna freak out. I guess it's not a spoiler. I was like, should I spoil the concert? But when I saw it the first time, right when they started playing it, the huge letters come out and it says like consume and obey.
Oh, fuck.
So everybody freaks the fuck out.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
do they play like clips from the movies? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, they did when I saw it. Yeah. When I saw them a few times. So I'm assuming they will as well.
Yeah. So. If anyone's in the LA area and wants to go to John Carpenter tonight, we're selling 2 tickets.
Yeah, we got 2 extra tickets if you guys want to go.
Yeah, we're not going to go, so.
Yeah,
we don't want them to go to waste. We want someone to go.
We do. We got a couple more streams, and then April's got to go get ready for her cool person party.
Yeah, I got to go put this makeup on.
Yeah.
And some fake nails, too.
Yeah, and show your boobs.
And prop them up.
So we appreciate your donations. Before we get out of here, shameless.com/horror hose. What's King Sports Gal saying?
King Sports Gal, thank you for the donation. I will have it to dedicate myself to watch The Thing. Forgot it was one of your favorites.
Yeah.
I plan on doing a double feature of both Suspiria's before the month ends. Do more collabs with Ken. Jesus, music and politics.
Yeah,
Doreena's great with all that music and politics. I'm like, I'm just here to.
Well,
yeah.
April's actually the fun one, is the thing. Like, she'll be like, remember this costume? Fun. Remember this other shit? Like, you'll actually bring up like the cool shit that people want to talk about. I bring up the shit that makes people uncomfortable. So, but needs to be said. Yes. That's how I feel about it. But King Sports Gal, please watch The Thing and let us know what you think, because I know you already love They Live, so I think you'll really dig it. Just from like more, They Live is more political and versus like versus The Thing is more on a social level as to how we deal, with each other as humans. So I think you'll find it really interesting. And it just looks fucking cool, like Brittany said, the practical effects. And yeah, I will always collaborate with Ken. I love talking music and politics with that man. He's one of the few friends that I have that I can actually talk politics and not have to like actually explain things to him. So it's very nice.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah. Then we got Alan Smithy who says, "Hey Horror Hos, have you seen Cigarette Burns or Pro-Life? They are John Carpenter's master of horror episodes.
Oh.
Both great. Pro-Life was co-written by Drew McWeeny, a Schmodown fans. Cigarette Burns is about a haunted film which drives people insane. Thanks." Thank you,
Ooh.
Alan. I have not seen that actually. I know what you're talking about, but I never saw them.
Yeah, I never saw them either.
So,
all right, put those on the list.
I will have to
Cigarette
add.
Burns and Pro-Life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Hell
Thanks
yeah.
for the recommendations. We love those. We have not seen all of the things, so we always love your recommendations. All right. Oh yeah, Rich. It's been years since I've seen Kurt Russell in JC's Elvis. That's a really good point. Speaking of Kurt Russell, did you ever see the Kurt Russell Elvis with that John Carpenter actually did for TV?
No.
So
What?
we should watch that.
Okay.
Because that's kind of a cool, insane thing that happened.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. That would be super fun.
Very cool. We got some love on our Venmo, Horror Hose.
Thank you all.
Yes. Eric Hidalgo. Thank you. He just sent a little heart, no question, but a little heart and a little sparkle. Thank you.
Oh, that's so nice. I wonder if it's Eric from our
Appreciate ya.
Discord. Speaking of our Discord, let me check really quick what other movies people mentioned that we haven't yet.
In case we're...
Assault on Precinct 13, again, one of my favorite death scenes. That's crazy for, when kids die. It goes hard. We also didn't mention, we mentioned The Escapes. The Fog. The Fog is another one that I also really like the score for. And that one's like the most like you can get a little edible and just chill. And it's kind of like, I think you would dig it for the vibes.
Okay.
If you don't remember it.
I don't remember it.
Yeah, I think you would very much enjoy it.
I always confuse The Fog, The Mist.
Yeah, totally. A lot
Anything
of people do.
that is, yeah.
Well, the Mist is the Stephen King book that was adapted.
Right.
And that's the one starring the old Punisher.
I love that one.
It's really excellent.
The Mist. I have to remember that one. I remember when I was like, ah.
Really, really great. But The Fog has Adrienne Barbeau. She's the one that's actually on this lighthouse, and that's where she does a radio show. And then she starts seeing the fog come in, but the fog turns into fucking ghosts, right?
Yes.
But she's if you guys don't know who she is, she voiced Catwoman in the Batman animated series.
Yeah.
How about that?
She's a queen.
Yeah. She's on a bunch of other stuff, but that's what I know her
Yes.
from. And then that was also another John Carpenter, Deborah Hill collaboration. So, and Deborah passed away a long time ago, but there would be no Halloween Michael Myers, Laurie Strode characters without Deborah Hill. Like, she was a longtime collaborator of John, and they wrote a lot of cool shit together. So, shout out to her as well.
Hell yeah.
Thomas Jane, thank you, King Sports.
Thomas-
That
yes.
was the old Punisher.
Thomas
All right. Anything else we're missing? The Fog, Assault on Precinct 13. I agree, it's one of the better soundtracks for sure.
Andrew says the audio commentary for Halloween with John Carpenter and Jamie Lee is hilarious. Carpenter does get a little bit into horny old man watching some of the ladies on the film. LOL. Gross. But, I mean, it happens. Who wouldn't?
Right.
I just recently rewatched it, and yeah, all those
Everybody's
ladies
pretty
are,
hot.
yeah, everyone's amazing. It's funny, I just saw like a meme that was like that scene where Michael was wearing, the ghost suit and the glasses, and it's like, oh, Michael's just like a funny little guy, like he just cracking jokes over here. I just thought it was funny.
Totally. I gotta watch that. I never did. Which I think we asked.
Wait, what?
The commentary.
Oh, the commentary.
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of commentaries, I think we asked some of y'all in the Discord maybe if you would want us to do commentaries, because it would be fun to do commentaries for these things that we either haven't seen or that we haven't seen in a while.
Oh yeah.
Like I would love, like if you haven't seen something like The Fog or something like that in a long time, that would be fun. But it also would be fun to watch shitty movies, because those are usually best for commentary.
Yeah, I did a spooky movie night of the classics the other day, last weekend, and this is not a John Carpenter movie, but I watched. One of them was Friday the 13th, and there's a scene with Kevin Bacon, and I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, but we had to freeze frame it because he's like by the lake, and it's like they're focused on someone else, but Kevin Bacon's like crotch is in the background, and like it looks kind of funny. Like it looks like he's like got a Lego in there. Like,
Yeah,
it's like
it's so
square.
weird.
It's just
It
I don't
does
know
not
what's
look
happening.
like a penis.
No, it looked very strange.
That's so funny because you posted it on your story.
We had to stop it. We were watching. I was like, wait. My friend caught it, and then he was like, wait, pause.
He's like, look at his dick. What's in
What
his
are
dick?
we doing? What's happening here? What's in the water? Jason.
Rich says there'll probably be a redux of Christine before Fast 11. Or, Rich, they'll do one of the Fast movies and turn that into a Christine
Oh my
reboot,
God.
which would be awesome.
That would be rad. I would watch Fast if it was that.
Totally. Yeah, Christine's not also... I like the score, but it's not one of the better ones.
Yeah.
It's not one of the better ones.
Christine is also kind of a little boring, in my taste.
As Liso says, I'm ecstatic you're representing Elvira tonight.
Yay!
April.
The main head bitch in charge.
Yeah, we love her. And we love that her and Pee-wee were always collaborating.
I know. Pee-wee's
They were
Instagram
friends.
just posted a clip of them on her show.
Oh.
It was really cool.
Did you see his documentary?
Yes,
Dude.
I loved it. I mean, Pee-wee was our dude.
Yeah,
We grew up watching him and Elvira.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen the documentary, it's one of my favorite documentaries that came out recently. And it is, like, it totally made me cry at the end. It is really, really cool.
And he was just such a real dude.
Yeah.
Like, and he was so funny in it. And it's like, he's got this dry humor that's just...
Yeah, he was a beautiful man
Yeah.
who was so artistic and talented and got treated like shit by the media, like a lot of people in Hollywood. And yeah, we love him. And Elvira.
Red Carpet Talk says, regarding to the Kevin Bacon thing, 6 degrees to Lego dick.
Sam. That's funny. And yes, King Sports Gal, Elvira is still very hot.
Hell yeah, she is.
Whatever juice she's taken, we need it.
I
Because
know.
she's hot.
Yeah,
as
she
fuck,
still looks great.
whatever age she is. Where somebody said John Carpenter's turning into Lopan from Big Trouble in Little China. I was like, that's mean. But we love Lopan.
Exactly.
So it's fine. It's fine. All right, kids, we're getting out of here soon. If you got any last comments, questions, concerns, favorites you want to talk about, did we miss any John Carpenter movies or scores that you love? I think we mentioned at least most of our favorites. What the hell are you doing for Halloween? We got Halloween happening next week. I think we might be back here next week in costume.
Yes.
So that will be a fun little hang.
We'll have a fun party that night.
Yeah, we'll just have a Halloween horror hour, and maybe we'll do like a really chill AMA or...
Our boy
pointing.
Robert Englund, we mentioned
That's
this
right.
2 weeks ago. He's getting his star on the Walk of Fame here in Hollywood. So we might try to go to that in the morning. I think it's probably around 11 a.m. See if maybe we can catch a glimpse.
Yeah,
But-
that would be nice.
We'll
But-
see.
But it's going to be hard because that's like, we got a party that night. We'll see.
It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of,
going
you know, even though it's not that far, it's far because there's always traffic.
That's true. Well, we
Here.
could also just stop by for a little bit. We don't have to
For sure,
get there
yeah.
early or anything. So,
Just snap a pic.
yeah.
See our boy.
We love our boy, Freddy. Angel in the Streamlabs says, have you hoes seen Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein? I'm watching it tomorrow. And also, what's your favorite Guillermo movies? For me, Pan's Labyrinth and Pinocchio take the cake. Saludos, Angel. We got so much going on in common right now. Number one, April and I are actually seeing it tomorrow as well. And we were just talking about how those are our favorite movies of his. Like, literally, Pinocchio and Pan's Labyrinth. So you read our minds.
Yes.
We're going tomorrow with our friends, Nathan and Damien. We didn't get to see it at Beyond Fest because like there was so much going on. And I know it's in theaters already. We just have not had time. So we're going tomorrow night.
We literally were talking about it last night,
Yeah.
and then she goes, "We're going. Do you want to go?" I was like, yeah, of course.
Yeah, so we're watching it tomorrow. I do not think I'm gonna love it as much as I got to see The Bride early. don't tell anybody. I see The Bride early. I fucking love The Bride. There's no way I'm gonna like it as much. But I'm just there for Guillermo's visuals. Like, I know people are talking about, I'm hearing rumors that from the book nerds like myself that they don't love what he did with like Mary Shelley's story as much as like it's his own version, but it looks great. So I'm just there to look at something pretty. And I hear Jacob's great, but I hear it strays a lot from Mary Shelley's philosophy, which I'm like, come on, Guillermo. We'll see. I will tell you what I think.
I'm
tomorrow.
excited for it. I like Guillermo stuff. Pinocchio, I love, but I also love the Hellboys.
Those are fun.
Yes,
We
those
like
are fun.
those.
Those are fun. I love the Hellboy movies.
How do you feel about the Blade 2? The sequels that he did?
Did he do 3?
No, he just did 2, right?
I like 2. 3 is awful.
Yes, it is.
I mean, number 1 is like hands down the best one, obviously, but 2 I enjoyed. I'm trying to remember what happened in it, but I did enjoy it. I just did a triple feature not that long ago of those. Ugh, I watched the 3rd one and it's bad. It sucks because Parker Posey's in it, I think, in the 3rd one.
Yeah, she's great. Always. She's
Love
great
her.
in everything. Yeah. Brittany says she needs us to go to Robert's ceremony for the plot.
Yeah, we should.
It might be a long but good day.
I have a replica of his glove, and I would love to take it, but it's actually like it could hurt someone.
Oh yeah, it's like a real one.
Yeah.
It's not just like a toy
But
one.
I'll have it here next week so I can show you guys.
Yeah.
You can hear.
But you're gonna be Elvira with the glove.
Yeah, exactly.
Great. I
Oh,
love
great.
that combo. Okay, and then before we get out of here,
Yeah, what are we missing?
Alan says, not my favorite, but I love Hellboy to the Golden Army. We just started talking about Guillermo del Toro, which is fine. We're not mad about that. We are not mad about that. Bryce says, I haven't heard much good about Frankenstein, but I've heard good things about Jacob Elordi. That's kind of what I've heard as well, and it's mostly just, again, what I've heard is just in reference to the book. So maybe if you're not a huge fan of the book like me or other people, you might like whatever they did. So
I'll probably love it.
yeah, and then we'll come out and we'll talk about it, and then I'll be like, this is where they wrote this wrong, and I'll be stupid and nerdy about it.
Yeah. Hellboy 1 and 2, the others don't exist. That's King Sports Cal. Blade Trinity isn't bad. Come on. I don't know.
I don't know about
dude.
that, King Sports Cal. I'm glad you like it, but it's not good. It's not good. I like some movies that aren't good either. It's okay.
Exactly. That's true too.
But yeah, we want to talk about his other Guillermo movies. Alan Smithy mentioned Cronos, which is great, and was this his first one or one of his first ones? And then I also really like El Espinazo del Diablo. What's that one in English? Devil's Backbone.
I never saw that. But yeah.
I think that's what it's called in English.
Yeah, that makes sense.
El Espinazo del Diablo. Yeah. Devil's Backbone,
Okay.
which is like more of a horror drama, so it's a little depressing, but it's good. But it's basically like based on fascist Spain, or like Guillermo's very Mexican and very anti-fascist. So we like that movie. All right, kids. I think we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna check really quick in case I missed anybody,
Yeah.
because April's gotta go get boobs and makeup and wigs on.
That's the worst part. I just want to.
And I want to shout out everybody that was here: Sam,
Thank you,
Bryce, Alan, Mike, El Liso Cafe. I love these names. King Sports Gal, Brittany, Rich, Leonard, who says, "Oh snap! Halloween is already next Friday." That's right.
So
we will
crazy.
be here with you all. I think I already mentioned Rich, Andrew. I'm sure I'm missing some people: Jamal, Jimmy, Eddie, Jerry. You guys are awesome.
Thank
Electric
you.
Night. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for anybody that's able to donate. April, if you want people to follow
me.
you and stalk you, where should they do that?
You can find me on Instagram under DRHQ. And that's pretty much it. I think TikTok, but I don't really use it. Same thing.
You started posting a little bit.
DRHQ, yeah.
I love
But
your
that's
TikToks.
usually the handle, DRHQ.
Yeah, Dr. Harley Quinn
But
everywhere.
yeah, Instagram's the place where I usually post my dumb shit in my stories. I don't do a lot of hard posts.
Yeah. And then y'all know where I am, but I do want to give a couple of announcements. Number one, I just finished recording my first fucking single for that album that my patrons have been helping me fund. the last year or so. And I just posted a almost final mix in the Patreon. So if you're a certain tier, you get to hear, you have early access to my music, and so that's where you'll find it. I'll probably play a snippet for y'all at our next listening party. So if you haven't joined my Patreon, you should. $5 a month, patreon.com/DJ Bruja. Coolest community on the Discord. Like any Discord that you're part of is cool, but our Discord is cooler. We love it there. I love my community so much, so you should come hang out. And then I'm DJ Bruja everywhere else on the socials. And thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with us. And we will be back next week.
Thank you, guys. Yeah. Hopefully a little more rested. But,
yeah, we'll see. This week we're hanging out every day.
Every day we have something, guys.
We got some crazy shit going on. So we will tell you all about it if we survive.
Yes.
So
exactly.
Thank you, hoes. Later, hoes.
Bye. And it was I Dream of Jeannie.